What is it that you want, that you believe confidence will allow you to have? Is it the ability to speak up when you have something you want to say? Is it feeling better and commanding presence when you walk in a room? Is it being able to stand up in front of a bunch of people and talk and not feel like you are going to run off the stage in fear? Why is it that you want to have more confidence? If you really, really want whatever that thing is that's in your mind right now, there are 4 non-negotiable things you have to be willing to do in order to have it. Have you ever felt held back by self-doubt, whether it's speaking up in a meeting or connecting with others or simply just believing in your own worth? Well, you're not alone. Welcome to the Crazy Confidence Coach podcast. I'm Heather Edwards, Master Certified Life Coach, and my goal is to empower you to step into your most authentic, confident self. Here, you're going to discover practical strategies and powerful insights to help you improve your communication, deepen those relationships, and elevate your self-esteem. And each week, I'm going to guide you through some actionable tips and mindset shifts that are specifically designed to help you break free from fear, show up boldly in every area of your life, and build crazy confidence. Are you ready to stop hiding in the shadows, playing small, and avoiding the spotlight? Grab your favorite pen and a notebook, and let's get to it. So why did I ask you why you want confidence? Well, it's important to understand your why. What do you think is going to happen when you're more confident? There are so many things that will happen when you're more confident. You'll be able to have a better marriage. You'll have a better work balance life. You'll have better relationships with your children. You'll be able to feel better about your body, no matter what state your body is in. You will enjoy life altogether in a more peaceful, calm way when you're confident, because you're not so caught up in your head about all the things that you should be doing or shouldn't be doing and feeling bad, having fear and anxiety. I promise you, confidence will change your life. But if you don't understand your why, then you're not going to be willing to do the 4 things that I believe 100% that you must be willing to do in order to build it out. In order to feel greater self-esteem and build your confidence, here are the 4 things that you're going to need to be able to do. First and foremost, you're going to have to learn to be uncomfortable. If you were super confident today, you would have no problem being uncomfortable. Or my guess is if you're really confident now, it's because you have been uncomfortable and you've lived and you've survived and you believe in your head that you will be okay. Even if you get embarrassed or even if something happens that is embarrassing, you will survive. So being uncomfortable is simply the ability to survive, not doing something that you're comfortable with and doing it willingly and doing it without being fearful or avoiding it. If you spend all your time indoors and not talking to anybody, then you're not going to enjoy talking to people. You have to be willing to go out and be uncomfortable talking to other people in order to become more confident talking to people. Do you get what I'm saying? So you have to be willing to be uncomfortable. Bottom line, if you want to increase your confidence and your self-esteem, think about working out. You have to work out and be uncomfortable in order to see gains with your body and feel better. So that's kind of something that you want to apply to, not kind of, it is. It's something you must apply to other things in your life. If you want to get a promotion at work, you have to do the uncomfortable things. Stay late, learn new skills, be able to talk to the big owners or maybe managers in a way that you've never talked to them before, ways that are stretching you and making you uncomfortable. That's how you gain confidence in that part of your life, is by being uncomfortable. So first thing, learn to be uncomfortable. Non-negotiable. Number 1 thing I think you must learn this skill. The second thing is that you have to learn how to simply take action. Without taking action, you cannot make amends with your mind that you're capable of doing something. When we feel confident about something, it's because we believe that we can. We believe that we have the ability to do whatever it is, whether it's work out, whether it's get a new job, whether it's have a better relationship, whether it's deserving of something bigger and better in our life, we have to believe we can. And how do we believe we can? You can't just dream it up all day. Dreaming is great. Believe me, I am a dreamer and I dream up a lot of things. But until I take action, there is nothing in the world that will give me more confidence than taking action towards something and seeing it to fruition in order to build my confidence, to build my self-esteem, to build my belief in myself that I am able to do that. And one of the things that I think is interesting is that we will get stuck here. We'll really, really get stuck in the lack of action. We'll dream it up, we'll believe we're going to do it, or we'll think about doing it, we'll even put it on a checklist. But if you don't actually do it, if the action doesn't happen and the check mark can't be seen on that list, you're not going to have confidence in your ability to do it. So the more action you take, the more feedback you get. The more feedback you get, the more knowledge that you gain from how do I do things or how do I not do it the next time. And that all just builds your confidence along the way. If you're sitting there stuck and you're not able to take action, you're not going to get any better unless you do take action. I'll stop and pause here for a second. If this is you, if you know the things you need to do and you're not doing it, you are a huge candidate for getting coaching. Coaching is exactly that. It's not hand-holding necessarily, but it is a physical way to get your brain going and learn what your brain is doing or what it's not doing, and having someone else help you go to the place where you take action. If this is you and you cannot take action and you know what you have to do, go get a coach, even if it's not me. If it is me, that's great. I would love to help you. Go sign up for a call and let's get you going, because this year, 2026, can be your year that you end up at the other end of the year in December and are really, really proud of yourself. Or it can be a year that you went one more year not doing what you said you would do. We are already at the middle of January, or actually even toward the 2/3 of January, and most people have already given up on their resolutions. I'm guessing if you have a resolution, at least one of them, you've already given up, or you've already failed in some way. And that could be because you do not know how to take action and you do not know how to follow up. Go get a coach, stop repeating the same thing over and over, and just let's get it done. No big deal. But number 2, you have to take action. Number 3, you have to learn how to evaluate what's working and what's not working when you do take action. So here's the difference between people who build confidence and who don't. When they take action, if they just stop because it didn't work out, or they stop because they failed, or they stop because it just didn't go the way they thought it would go. You have to learn to look at your failures, things that didn't work, or processes that aren't going the way you thought they were going, as an evaluation. Stop shaming, blaming, or giving up on the things that you do and do take action on, and use those as fuel for what you're going to do next. So instead of stopping or pausing, pause is not bad, but instead of giving up, learn to evaluate what is working or what worked, what didn't work, and what can I do differently now? What can I do differently next time? How am I going to move this forward now that I have feedback? Now that I see what did work? Now that I see what didn't work? Now that I see I don't like doing this work? Whatever it is, you're taking that feedback and you're moving yourself forward. Stop using your action, the failure of the action, or the disappointment of an action, or the giving up on an action. Don't do that. Don't beat yourself up. It's okay. We all are human. We're all making mistakes. Just keep moving forward, but move forward with intentionality. Moving forward with intentionality is evaluating it, making calculated action, and using it over and over in that process. And eventually you will get where you need to go. And also by using an actual network or a framework, which we talked about last episode. If you use that framework, you're going to have a an action that you will take each time to follow up to the first action. And that framework will help you modify your whole life. What worked with the argument that you had with your husband last night? How did it go? Did you scream at each other? Did you call each other names? Did you not look at each other? What was working? Number one, calling each other names doesn't work. I know that next time I'm not going to call him a name. Next time I'm going to stick to the facts and I won't do that again. Great. That is, you've learned something and you can move forward and do better each time. What if it's that we're screaming and we need to lower our voices and talk more calmly? Next time, you're going to commit to talking calmly. Next time you're in that conversation. Using your ability to state only facts and get what you need to get out in the open is really important. So if you're getting emotional and you're not sticking to the facts, use that as a way to build your confidence in having discussions with your spouse. Use that framework. What worked? What didn't work? What can we do better next time? You can actually set that up in your relationships with your children, with your husband, with people at work. If you're a manager at work, asking the people in your team, what's working right now? What's not working right now? And how can we make it better moving forward? And then what do you have to do after that? You've got to take action and move forward. And all of that framework and the action that you take and learning to be uncomfortable, backing it all out, you will build your confidence. Do you see how that all kind of works together? And then finally, what I think you must do is stop comparing and looking at other people as who you want to be in a confidence framework. And what I mean by that is, if you are a person who spends all your time, for instance, online, and you're looking at other people and the way they dress or the way they act or what their fake lives are online, or even not online, even as friends and family, and you're looking at them and you're wishing for what they have, or believing that they're more confident, or believing that they are whatever it is that you believe you want, I'm going to encourage you to step back and stop looking at the whole world and outside of yourself for what your goal is for confidence or how you want to feel. Decide how you want to feel for you. Decide how you want your life to be for you. Decide who you want to be for you. Don't look at it in a sense that you want to be like someone else. If you want some characteristics that somebody else happens to have, for instance, if you are someone who really loves to look nice and enjoys the world of style and clothing, you might decide, hey, I want to choose to be someone who's more stylish, right? And go toward that and decide to build your confidence in that area of your life by choosing some pieces of clothing that you really love and you feel good in. Great, that's simple. But when you go to the place of, I want to be like so-and-so. I can't even think of someone who's super stylish right now, but thinking of someone who is always dressed to the nines and they always look great, because here's the reality. You do not have the same life. You do not have the same world as someone else. And when you start trying and striving to be like someone else and building your confidence based on someone else's world, you will never achieve that. You will never feel whole in that quest, because that quest is not yours. It's someone else's. So I'm going to encourage you. It's not really necessarily a have to, but I'm going to encourage you because I see it over and over and over talking to people. When they're using other people as their barometer, they're missing the mark. Get in touch with yourself. Figure out what it is that you want for you. Don't look at the rest of the world for that feedback or for that barometer. Make the barometer yourself and go there. Once you are the best version of you, you will be so happy, you will be so fulfilled, and you will not be as drawn away from or giving up or discouraged by other things that happen in your world or other things that happen in life. When things don't go the way you want to, that's okay. You'll get up and you'll keep going, and it will not destroy your confidence because you're not worried about what other people are seeing or what other people are thinking. Because if you're thinking outwardly constantly, then you're also worried about what outwardly people are thinking of you inwardly. That may or may not have made any sense, but it is the truth. So I want to encourage you again. Here are 4 things that you can absolutely change your life by using. 1, learning to be uncomfortable. 2, taking action. And once you've taken that action, 3, you're going to evaluate the action. What worked, what didn't work, and how can I do it better next time? And then lastly, be your own boss, be your own person, be your own whatever it is that you want to be, and be the best at that and build your confidence through that channel, not by looking at other people. I promise you'll see a completely different you. You will come out shining. You will be a star because you are built in a way that God made you, and that's all you need. That's all you need, I promise. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a little bit out of this, and I cannot wait to see who you are when you learn how to be uncomfortable, how to take action, how to evaluate, and how to just be you. Talk to you next week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It has been a blast. I would love for you to do me a huge favor and either go leave a rating or a review. And if you really love the podcast or you've learned anything at all, please pass it on to a friend or a family member that might enjoy the podcast as well. That's how I grow, and that's how I'm able to continue bringing you content. If you are interested in coaching, just go to thecrazyconfidencecoach.com. You can sign up for a free discovery call there. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you next Tuesday so we can build our crazy confidence together. Love you big.